How do you find the percent of a number?
Percent times the whole.
You just do the percent multiplied by the total,
Total,
or the whole thing. So we know how to find the percent of a number. I want to know what the word increase means to do. What does increase mean? Yes. All right, increase means to add. I'll just ask what decrease means. All right. That's all that is. This is all you need to know to understand the homework. So you'll be doing this first and one of these second. So you're doing two things every single time for these problems. They had a certain number of births at Grace Hospital. How many births were there? Yes. 3,200 births. That's beautiful. New babies born in 2005. In 2006, were there more babies born or fewer babies born?
There were fewer. 15% drop in the number of.
What does that mean if there was a 15% drop? So we'll say there was a 15% decrease. So we're going to have to subtract. So what do I do for this problem? I want to know the actual number of babies born. I know my answer is going to be smaller than 3,200 because it says it's a decrease, right? You don't do 3,200 minus 15 because this is babies, this is percent. Those are two different things. So how do I find this answer? Yes, sir.
multiply the percent with the total.
All right, the percent. 15%, that's 15 over 100, times the total. And when I do that, oh nice, I can cross out this 0 with this 0, this 0 with this 0. So it's just 15 times 32. And I'll just rewrite it down here. 15 times 32. Well, 10 times 32 is 320. Half of 320 is 160. So that's 480.
Yep.
So that's the decrease. What does decrease mean to do again?
Subtract.
All right, so here was step 1. I just multiplied the percent. So step 2, I just do 3,200 minus 480. And what do you get when you subtract those two numbers, sir?
2,720.
All right, so this would be 2,720 births for 2006. It says Mr. Smith bought gold at $950 per ounce. So AU, that's the chemical symbol for gold. 1 ounce of gold is $950. That's how much he bought it for. And I'll just say bought. So he bought 1 ounce of gold for $950. How much does he want to sell it for? Does he want to sell it for more
Yeah.
More.
or less? I hope he wants to sell it for more, because if he wants to sell it for less, he's going to be losing money. So how much does he want to sell it for?
20%.
He wants to sell it for 20% more. So in this, he wants a 20% profit, you'll say. So the question is, how much is he going to sell it for? Yes.
So what you have to do, since 100%, well 950, you can take out the 0 since there's actually 0, then you would do 95 times 20%.
So what did you write down?
I did 100% and then I put an arrow to 950.
Oh, okay, so you're using the arrow method. So if you think back over there, we just multiplied the percent times the whole number. What he's doing is just saying the whole thing, 100%, represents $950. He's trying to figure out what 20% is. So what he's doing is like, well, I know 100% is this much. If I divide by 10, that becomes a 10%. And then I can multiply by 2 to make it into a 20%. So if he did that here, he just does the same thing over here. 950 divided by 10 is 95. And then 95 times 2 is 190.
Yeah.
So he just did it a different way, but it's a valid way. I like this way because it just works out.
And then you add 950
Oh.
plus 190.
Step 2, you just do, well, the gold was $950. he wants to sell it for $190 more. So when you add those together, you get $1,140. So the idea is find the percent and then add or subtract. So step one, the upshot, the final thing you need to find out, the thing that you want to do is this. Step one, find the percent. And you can do that doing Mika's way by just multiplying the percent by the total, or just using the arrow method. You know that 100% represents this, turn it into that percent. Just make sure you do the same thing over here. After you do that, step two, you're either going to add or subtract from the total. If it says increase, you add. If it says decrease, you subtract. All right, that snort is going to go on the video. All right. You're going to skip exercise 4, and you're going to go to your workbook, page 71.